Hi, it's Susan, right? We talked on the phone. Hi, Sunday O'Riordan. All right, I am very excited for today, I gotta tell you. We have not had such a big time crew interviewing us, but I briefed everybody, so we're all ready. What are we doing first? We do an interview or tour? Step into my office. This is my office. I wanted something dramatic and a little intimidating, but I wanted it to feel comfortable and have a little bit of home whenever I come in here. So obviously you can see from all the leopard print that no, you can't take Long Island out of me. I know, I'm born and bred. So my friend Antonia Maraschino is an incredible stylist and she does personal decorating, so she pulled a lot of pieces for me. I'm also friends with the Yusupavs from the Yusupav Gallery, so all of the art were things that I bought with my own money from them. I don't believe in getting free shit, although I do have some of Irina's lifestyle brand here. That was a little treat, you know. Us girls, we gotta take care of each other, right, Susan? Should we go to the bar? So the Hutch technically has 3 bars. We have the bar downstairs in the restaurant. We have the bar up here on the first dance floor. And then upstairs, we have our VIP lounge where if you're a friend of the family, you can go sit, take a little load off your feet before you hit the dance floor again. We have had some very interesting VIPs come through here. Let me tell you, every night it's a game of guess who. I'm sure from all the paparazzi pictures, you can guess some of the people that we've had in here, but if you're a very, very good friend of the family, we sneak you in the back. So I wanna make sure that people who come here know that this is a safe space for everybody. You can have a good time, you can get a little messed up, you can dance, and then you can go home safe and sleep in your own bed. Or, like I mentioned for our VIP lounge, would you like to step over to the next wing and show me your private rooms? Come on, let's go. So this whole hallway are private suites that you can rent. We've been booked out for almost 2 years in advance at this point, and they are all individually decorated by several artists. I got my friends Antonia and Irina here again, and you can step into this one right here. I wanted something lush, something comforting. We have a lot of international travelers, and I wanted it to be that no matter what room you end up in, you get a little taste of home. You know, we got some interesting people to cater to, Susan, but you know, you've been in show business. You know it takes all types. Shall we? Yes, we did have several members of the Muffone family staying with us for a while, and they were wonderful guests. I have no complaints at all. They were tidy, they were polite, and they were a good goddamn time. They were a good time, so no complaints here. Obviously, I am up to date on anything that makes it in the papers, but I am also privy to the fact that sometimes it's a slow news day and you gotta make shit up. Oh, there I go again. Sorry, Susan, I'll try to keep it PG for the cameras. Anyway, shall we? I have heard those rumors and they are very titillating if you are doom scrolling or you spend all of your time on Twitter. But for those of us that have jobs and have to be in the real world, you realize it's really not as exciting as they make it out to be. They're businessmen, and unfortunately from individuals related to the family, they've gotten a bad rap. And I'm frankly uninterested in rumors. You know, I don't have time. Who has time for that shit anymore, right, Susan? Oh God, I'm very passionate about my job. I'm sure you know. You know, sometimes I get a little, I'm Irish, I can't help it. But I think those are the most aesthetic parts of the club. Should we do the interview? Come here. You are so lucky that you came in today because, hi baby, hi. Mwah. Susan, this is Gabriel Piata. He is one of my business partners and also a little closer partner. What are you gonna do? You're gonna stand there like a lump? You're gonna say hello. This is the big business, women in business interview I was talking about. Yeah, cameras and everything. Looks good, right? Jawline for days on this one looks like it was carved out of marble, right? You're gonna get a bunch of hits with this kid, I'm telling you. What? I can't talk you up? He's shy. Who's ever met an Italian who's shy? I know, you got busy things to do. You gotta go around the world. Come here. All right, bye, baby. I'll see you later for dinner, okay? See, kids, this is what happens when you work hard and you don't let anybody tell you what to do. You get rewarded. Oh, man. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. All right, let's sit down. Susan, can I get you anything? Can I have the kitchen whip something up for you? You want a drink? You want coffee, tea? Off the record statement. Those are a little harder to brew up than a cappuccino and a thing of French fries, aren't they? I don't know. When I talk off record, whose record do you want me to discuss, Susan? Oh, come on. We're both smart girls. We don't have to do this. All right, off the record. I think you came in here with your chewed off fingernails and your ugly fucking shoes thinking you were better than me and you were gonna make me look like a fucking idiot, right? And I wasn't gonna know any answers about the club that I run and I have a bunch of men behind the scenes doing it for me and I'm just a fucking figurehead. No. Because that's what you do. Yeah, see, I know girls like you, okay? I thought I had to be girls like you in order to get ahead. It's okay. The world wants us to keep bullshitting each other because then we do this. And we don't get our fucking business together and kick out the people who make us do this. Because the big world that's run by the big boys wants you to look at me and think that I'm just some dumb whore with a Catholic high school education who lucked the fuck up. And the fact of the matter is, yes, I do have a bunch of very wealthy men who I tell what to do. And they do finance my life, and I have a fucking great life, okay? I didn't just luck the fuck into that, okay? And I would go off the record, but there's some shit that you take to the grave, all right? Because rabbits don't snitch, all right? And that's all that you news people do, that's all that you know how to do is snitch. And listen, sometimes I value a good fucking snitch, all right? Because sometimes people gotta know fucking information to keep themselves safe. You know? Don't get it twisted. I know that you covered Antonia's husband's death, and you're just reporting. But I also value the fact that you brought up the fact that he had a real nasty drug history, and, you know, sometimes you get real angry and people deserve to know that. In the summer, when I came here, you photographed me going to dinner with somebody who later I did not work with. Because from a very reliable source, I found out that he was a fucking creep. And now, what the fuck is all over the news? The fact that he's a fucking creep. And suddenly, him showing up at the Seoul International Airport duct taped to his own toilet seat is looking a little more reasonable. Yeah. No, I got guys from there. Well, girls. I got a lot of girls from there. Man, the women in that country, they are mean, they are vicious, they are hungry, and they will get a fucking job done. And you can quote me on that. See, if you were actually good at your fucking job and you were a decent, punchy journalist who had the quips, you would then follow up into the fact that, well, you're working with the Anad family. And those bitches are also hungry. But they're eating fucking good, and that's why I want to work with them. They're eating so good. You ever seen Padma's monkey? The monkey's eating good. The monkey's gonna need Ozempic soon. So why don't you think about that when you go back to your shitty one-bedroom flat and you write this article while you chew your fucking fingernails and your ugly fucking boyfriend tells you that he's gotta work late. So you drink some cheap $12 case of wine and then you fall into bed wondering if being a hateful fucking cunt was so worth it. Is it worth it, Susan? Do you feel superior to me still? Yeah. Okay. Oh, mic time? Okay, let's go.